You know, Patty is the one that introduced me to Harry. And one day in the Chelsea, she said, "Do you know Harry Smith?" And I said, "I've never met him." And she said, "Well, come, let's meet him now." And we went over to Harry's room. And we went in, and Harry said, "Do you have any Dexedrine?" And I said, "No, I'm sorry, I don't." He said, "Do you want one?" I said, "No, I don't think so." He said, "Do you have any pot?" I said, "No." He said, "Do you want some?" I said, "No, I don't think so." Because I didn't know like how strange he was, at that point. But what was great about Harry, not only was he a creative genius. Oh, and before the night was over, he gave me some chopped up footage of Mahagoni, which he sealed in an envelope and signed. It was in a Chelsea hotel, sealed envelope, someplace, pile of detritus that lives in my storage space. But one of the great things about Harry was his Americanism. Harry was an eccentric man that could only have existed in America. He was a brilliant scholar who had started off, very handsome young guy who'd been in the service, and after the service was over, he bought up a bunch of acetate, 78 records, and which he collated into the American Folk Anthology, and which introduced a lot of us to the music of old rural blues and Appalachian mountain music and great murder ballads. The collection was composed of 78 RPM records that were originally meant to be bestsellers. They were commercial releases, and how Harry collated them has always been a mystery, kind of like his collages and his films. But one of the great things about it was they were about murder and death and God and love and blood and sex and all sort of things that are so American. And so this is an American musical instrument. It's a 5-string banjo, in case nobody's seen one before. It's just like a regular Dixieland band banjo, except it has an extra string, a drone string. And it's the unhippest instrument you could possibly find, possible exception of
The triangle.
the clavicle? Yeah. Anyway, and it is so unhip that the difference between this and a trampoline is that you take your boots off before you jump on the trampoline. During the Hal Wilner presentations of the Harry Smith Folk Anthology concerts that we did in England and in Brooklyn and here at UCLA, the song that I chose to do, one of the songs that I chose to do, was an Uncle Dave Macon song. And Uncle Dave Macon was a true American eccentric who was known to scream out in the middle of his songs, "Kill yourself!" And this is the dirtiest song I ever heard. It's really filthy. And it's an Uncle Dave Macon song. And it's called I Wish I Was a Mole in the Ground. And I performed it with the McGarrigle sisters. So I'm going to dedicate this to Kate McGarrigle. Well, I wish I was a mole in the ground. Wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd root this mountain down. Wish I was a mole in the ground. Now Campy wants a $9 shawl. Campy wants a $9 shawl. I come over the hill with a $40 bill, and it's, baby, where you been so long? Well, I've been down in the band so long. I've been down in the band too long. I've been down in the band with them rough and rowdy men. That's where I've been so long. Don't you never trust a railroad man. Don't you never trust a railroad man. A railroad man, he'll do you when he can, and he'll drink up your blood like wine. And I wish I was a lizard in your spring. Oh yeah, I wish I was a lizard in your spring. If I was a lizard in your spring, I'd sit and listen to you sing. And I wish I was a lizard in your spring. So can't you let your hair hang down? Oh, baby, let your hair hang down. Let your hair hang down till it touches the ground. Can't we let your hair hang down? And I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd root this mountain down. Wish I was a mole in the ground.